Damn, girl! As you saw the title of the video, you know who we're going to be talking about. A law of nature that is in the Marvel Universe, the Phoenix, who is one of my favorite characters from the X-Men. And if you know her, you've probably seen the X-Men 90 series, but if you haven't, she is a real problem for them in that series. But this video is going to show you be the problem for the enemy team. So, let's get on with the video. Okay, so Phoenix's primary fire is basically a cosmic blast, but you might want to take a seat for this because she has a long description. Basically, if you do a body shot to an enemy, you give them a status effect which is called a spark. And these sparks can go up to 3. And on the third one, they actually do an explosion that attacks anyone near them.
Oh, hell!
And basically, anyone that was hit by the explosion besides the person that was exploded on is given a spark as well. And additionally, if you hit a critical headshot, you actually apply 2 sparks instead of 1. But back to the explosion, whenever someone has 3 sparks and explodes, they give you self-healing. But if you do not add sparks to one person, if they have sparks already, they actually get rid of the whole status effect, so you have to build them up again. So basically, what you're looking for as this character is crowd control. You're basically supposed to bomb them continuously whenever they're close to each other. So Phoenix's first ability is basically you aim at an area and shoot your ability there, and you basically cause an explosion in that area. And afterwards, there's 2 other explosions that go forwards. Basically, the first explosion causes a stun, which you can basically cancel an ultimate or any other ability. And the other 2 explosions that follow it actually applies a slow effect on any enemy that's just in it. Additionally, any one of those explosions can actually add a spark to any enemies that's within it. What I suggest using this ability for is shove it in there in the whole crowd, and they just gonna be like the 4th of July. Phoenix's second ability is basically a teleport, which you can go vertically and horizontally anywhere. You can go forwards, backwards, up, down, anywhere. And after you teleport, you actually leave behind like a fire duplicate of you, which applies a spark to any enemies that's just in it. So this ability is basically a great escape option for you to just get out of somewhere where you do not want to be in.
It's a trap!
Or you can use it as a way to engage an enemy, but I wouldn't really use it since, you know, how are you gonna get out after? Lastly, Phoenix's third and final ability is basically you merging with the Phoenix and actually have the ability to fly. You can basically go anywhere horizontally, vertically, anywhere. And on your right, you can actually see the amount of time left that you can actually fly with the Phoenix before you have to recharge. And additionally, you can actually replenish your ammunition whenever you go into this form and get out of it. But this is actually a great way to actually get out of a situation, or, you know, just seek high ground in general. Now it's Phoenix Ultimate. Phoenix Ult is basically you going to the sky and becoming the Phoenix. But this is only one of 2 states, and in this state you cannot be harmed in any way possible. The first state is basically you can look down at the enemies below and see a symbol around them. That symbol basically represents your landing zone. Once you confirm where you want to land, you basically go into a dive state and start skydiving like a home-seeking missile. In this state, they can break your Phoenix, but you're so fast that I don't think they're really gonna get much of a chance to even break you anyways. But once you land, you actually create an explosion and any enemies hit by it can actually gain a spark. And it doesn't end just there. After the explosion, a ring of fire starts to form. This ring of fire can also apply a spark, and it can go through barriers and walls. And once the ultimate finishes, you go back to your original spot with all your HP restored. Wow. So, that was Phoenix. I gotta say, Phoenix was such a fun and interesting addition to this roster, and was a surprise for me that she was actually gonna be a character in the first place. But, what do you think of her? Leave a comment down below, give me your thoughts on Phoenix, or the game in general, and I'll see y'all in the montage. I'm so sorry! Why am I the only one here? Guys, is that normal?
What?
Oh, never mind. I'm not crazy! I'm not crazy! I'm not Moon Knight!
Hey Wanda, where are you going?
Up here?
I hit none of those problems.
What the heck? Did you see us going in circles? Oh my god! I'm so sorry!
Did you see that?
Yeah, I accidentally shot him too much that he killed you!
Yeah, yo.
I am so sorry, actually.